welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do, alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, okay? So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So collective, let's clear the energy out before we get started, y'all. Because listen, what I was hearing this morning was, what was the reason? If y'all don't know from what is that, Love and Hip Hop, when Cardi B was just starting out. Ooh, that cut. It's so crazy even just thinking of that, right? When you get a paper cut, it be so small, but it be hurting so much. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me think like the principal be this small. No, what did they say? The problem be this small, but the principle be this big, right? When it comes to this situation. But it reminds me of Cardi B when she had got into it with, I forgot his name, Skylar something, girlfriend. And I had to run the clip back to see what it was about. Hey, Slay. And basically, like, Cardi was dating her person's dude, and she didn't know, but she had already like prejudged Cardi before she even got a chance to even know her, right? And so Cardi was like, okay, well, what was the reason? What was the reason? She didn't have no reason as to like why she did what she did or said what she said about her, right? So this is significant here in regards to the situation that you're dealing with the energies around you, collective. Happy Sunday, y'all. So Spirit, what's going on? All right, denial and service, okay? Yeah, somebody just don't want to be helped. I'm hearing, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Okay, so service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. Okay, and then denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, so it's like some people, okay. The thing is, whatever it is that you got going on, collective, well, y'all can have some money coming in because my freaking palms is itching. Maybe I got some money coming in. Hey, y'all, welcome. Happy Sunday. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing, collective, not only does it make you feel good, but it helps other people around you. Okay, it's not, whatever it is that you are doing, it's not a selfish act. Okay, now with that, you have some people around you that is in denial of whatever it is that you are doing. Okay, so say, let's use me an example, right? Like maybe with what I do here, and just giving my background. Like I grew up in a Christian background. Grandma was, a pastor's wife. Grandpa was pastor. All of that. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that I could have grown up with or been a family or whatever may have a certain viewing of like how we connect people to God, right? Or to the Most High. And may think that it's maybe just one avenue to do that, right? But with denial here, it's like instead of being scared of something, because even with even with denial saying I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, it's like it's kind of like counting something out before you even get to try it, right? So maybe some of you guys can like cook, or like somebody could be a chef, and it's like, well, you don't even know if you like it unless you try it. You ain't never tried it before, and you automatically just saying no, and that is just based off of what you may have heard about it, how it may look. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other things that could cause you to be so opposed to something or someone without even getting to able to experience it, right? Hey Treasure, hey Clockwork, hey Sunny, Misty, hey y'all, welcome in. Okay, So I feel like this is how people may have treated you. Like maybe these people had some type of misconception about you as far as like the reasons as to why you do stuff for people. And I feel that can be more so in the aspect of love. Okay. Instantly, I got that. Um, yeah, look at that. Success is at the bottom of the deck. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay. So that's all you know how to do. Because that's what makes you feel good. You can be somebody that likes that not likes, but like has the tendency to self-heal. Okay? Now, with people, going back to what I was saying, like even with what I do, right? People have a bad connotation as far as like light workers, and just have based off of whatever it is that they hear or their assumption of what it is that we do. You know what I'm saying? Can have a fear upon it, right? Because they lack the insight of awareness. Okay, because when I guess when people, I feel like, finally go and see what light workers do, it's kind of like this card that I had put in here just today. It was like you kind of leave people better than where you found them. That's our whole purpose, right? So I mean, again, with success at the bottom of the deck, whatever it is that you're doing, collective, it's working out for you, okay? It's working out for you. So let's see, what's the tea? Let's get to the bread and the butter, okay? Cut the fat and get to the meat. All right, so we got my boo here. I'm hearing, started when we were younger, you were mine. My boo, another brother's taking awareness. Ooh. Okay, something about the first time y'all met or something. What Alicia say? And it's the only thing about your lips. It's everything. And I knew you was the one to spend my life with. Even. Look, don't get me to saying my Beyonce vocals. Stop playing. Okay, so it says official status, exclusive relationships, seeing each other openly. Okay. So you this person, little yeah, whatever this is, okay? They feel like it'll be maybe a successful relationship. And I feel like this person was in denial at first, okay? Maybe it was that fear of like, this feels so too good. I'm hearing, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Okay? It's because you did something to make this person feel good. But again, it made you feel good too. So this is like, you know, when you like somebody, it's like, you know, you want some lunch, or like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see you. This is like, you know, seeing each other openly, like going out, like, hey, you want to hit this place when you get off of work? Or, you know, you did something to this person that made them know that you were interested and that you liked them. And maybe this person, they were in denial. They didn't see that at first. You know, maybe they thought like you were somebody that was looking for some type of incentive because you did these certain type of things for them, right? What else with this energy? It came right back out. You see how I put that shit back in? And that shit... Oh, they like, no, listen. Yeah, and the two cards that came out was Make Believe and I Miss You, okay? I'm telling you, they thought that this was too good to be true. Okay? Fantasy, feeding into illusions, disappointment. Like, this person thought that whatever it is that you were doing for them was you just trying to create a fantasy for them, as far as like making... They thought that you like were just not who you said you were. Okay, and aside from like a love interest, I feel like this can be people as well, right? Like, again, these are people that are in denial as far as what you do, how you service people, like how you give back to your community, to whatever that is, however it is that you extend a hand. It was like, oh no, collective's not really doing that. And they have, I feel like it's people here that was feeding into this damn illusion too. I feel like some people may feel as though like you live in some type of fantasy land, like however you wear your struggles, because I'm pretty sure you have some, but apparently to these people it doesn't look like it, so they feel like you live in some type of fantasy lane because like you have enough love in you to give to other people. Like that's how you heal yourself, and that's what these people don't understand. You can go through hell and high water all you want to every goddamn day, but when you have love within you, and despite those situations, and you have enough of it to give, some people go through shit, and because they go through shit, they will want other people to feel that way. Because it sucks, because then when those type of people experience people who really do love them, because they never operated in that way, they will hinder those relationships of people who actually really do care about them. That's why it's so important to like find love within yourself, and not, because we live, I'm telling y'all, we live in such a world right now where like everybody lives for self fucking validation. Okay, you don't feel loved unless you hear it come from a motherfucker, and it's like sometimes that's just not what it's going to be. Yes, thank God for the people who openly let you know, like, hey, I love you, hey, I see you, hey, I support you, hey, I care about you, hey, I was just checking in to see how you was doing. That make you feel seen. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't, especially if you did not get that from family, like it just makes you look at the circle and the people around you and seeing how else are you getting that. Okay, but it's like with I Miss You here, you got a lot of people that miss you, collective. Like they reminiscing about the times that y'all used to have. I'm telling you, it's a past energy too, lover energy. Hmm. It's like now these people miss you, now that they see that, now that they are opening up their consciousness or awareness to whatever it is that you had going on. Because again, with success here, evidently, collective, this shit is working out for you. So is it really harmful? Is it really hurting anybody? Was it really just make believe? Because yeah, a lot of people was throwing motherfucking shade at what you was doing. They're like, oh yeah, that's just a dream, make believe. That's just a dream. It's never gonna come to fruition. They like these people are now disappointed in the fact that whatever type of illusion that they were making up in regards to what you were doing did not fall through. They may have had some people feed into the illusion for a minute, okay? But now they're the ones, because I feel like they was making shit up. With make believe, it's like I feel like this person was just making shit up about you. Like, and now the same people that I feel like they were feeding these illusions to actually miss you. Because again, I feel like these are people that's seeing something working out for you. But this is how shady these people's was. I'm telling you, like, they threw the whole fucking tree at you. Okay? Criticizing you, disrespect, judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You doing that? Why you doing that, collective? That ain't gonna really make you no money, collective. I don't know. Like, everybody's doing that, collective. Like, why would you be doing that? You know what I'm saying? Could you see yourself doing that for the long term, collective? Like, that's not gonna pay the bills, collective. It's not. It's making me think of this one post that says the real flex is being able to make money off of your own motion or something like that. And I feel like that's what y'all doing right now. And it's helping. It's like the energy of like, help me help you, right? So as you are helping people, they're also helping you. So you could be in the act of like working in like maybe massage therapy. You can be an esthetician. Like you can be a designer like me. You can be a singer. You could, it's like you add with services. It's like you add to establishments, to people, to places and things. Okay. And people miss your touch. Like they miss like whatever it is that you used to do for them. Whether that be like the love in which that you gave these people, the support, or whatever. I'm hearing, didn't you know, didn't you know? I lost my way. Somebody name could be Erica. Y'all could be listening to Erica Badu. Okay? Somebody car could have got towed. All that shade that they was throwing, and now they ain't even got them tinted windows to hide behind. God, default of payments, financially incapable, repossess assets, okay? Yeah, God don't like ugly. That's what I'm seeing. It's like now these are the people that's salty to the motherfucker now. Salty, because what was the reason for them to be saying and making up all these lies and doing all this stuff for you when you were doing God's work here with service? I feel good when I help others. That's what we're here on this earth to do, is to help and to love each other. It's making me think of my sister. When my niece and my nephew used to get on each other's nerves, I remember she sent us this picture of my niece and nephew in this shirt. And she used to always say, hug each other till you love each other. We just need a global shirt right now. You know what I'm saying? We need a global shirt. Everybody needs to get in this motherfucker. We just need to all hug each other. You get a shirt. You get a shirt. God damn. Okay, listen. Salty, okay? They are wetzel pretzel over there. It says feeling wrong, bitter, and dramatic, jealousy, okay? I just feel like whatever it is that these people did has backfired. Yeah, some of these people even want to lock hands with you because it's like, I'm hearing you can't compete where you can't compare. Okay, it says disagreements, hostility, animosity, conflict, and fighting. It's like y'all could really be getting into it with people who feel so strongly about whatever it is that you do, to the point to where it's like these conversations or these disputes or whatever can like get to the point of being physical. It's like, damn, are you that upset at the fact that I'm doing something that makes me feel good? Not only that, but it makes other people feel good too. Like, why are you so against something that seems to be working out for me? Like, ooh, and then they stuck with the salty residue when I feel like they see that other people, whatever it is that they try to get taken away from you with repo energy here, however they were trying to stop your finances from coming in from whatever services that you do, now they're taking losses. They didn't want people to come and service your business. They didn't want people to be around you. They didn't. Now this is what's happening to them. Behind on payments. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, they threw major shade at the fact of like, you were, whatever it is that you were doing was never going to bring any type of profit. And what do you know? What do you know? Look what the cat done drug in. Okay? And all that took was from you to live fear. And the thing is, what makes you different, yep, that's why it's guilt energy here. The thing that makes you different, collective, is the fact that you thought about these people. You thought about how these people's feelings would feel with you disconnecting yourself from them. Do you know how fucking powerful you are to even have that as a thought? Like, you knew that your energy was going to disrupt and dismantle when you decided to take yourself from out of it. Because it's like you would rather choose to be around people that you love and that love you. What does fear say? I relieve. What am I saying? You must feel relieved. It says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so you knew like this was a test. There must be some type of fear at hand as to why I feel like something could happen by me doing something for me. That's when you know a breakthrough is going to come through, because it's like you're breaking away from the past. Because it's like, okay, yeah, you may have a fear of what people may think of you, or but are you doing these for the right reason? You know, I feel like fear is when you know that you are capable for more. You know that you're capable for more, especially with success being here. But that fear of operating in energy that makes people feel good is only it's only going to feed into these illusions that these people are putting up against you. Okay, and it's those very same people that, again, like I said, what makes you different from them is the fact that you feared these endings. You was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you could have got something within your intuition letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I service these people, but do they service me? Do they make me feel good? I do a lot of work with trying to make these people feel good. With denial, you was just like, yeah, but you know, yeah, that one time when I did drop my pen, they did pick it up for me. What did that do for your life, collective? What did that do? Okay? What did that do? When you end up getting kicked up out of your house and your kids and all this stuff, like, who's that one person that opened up their home to you? You know what I'm saying? When something went wrong with your car and you needed to ride to work, these people that you hang with, you even, you know, past partners, person that you laid up with, and things like that, with those people that you can call in those time of need. So now these people are seeing that something, again, is working out for you, and that you don't really, you're not relying on them. I don't feel like you're relying on anybody, but it's like, yeah, it would feel good to have somebody have your back and service you in the ways in which you naturally do for other people. But again, it's like you can't always expect a you out of other people, right? And that's why with death, it was like, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Like, you putting an end to things are really like causing people to want to fight you, because like I feel like this could be people revealing, because I've seen this too. Um, this could be really revealing people's, it's like inner demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you want to fight someone because they are choosing to leave? It is very this hands off, very possessive. Like, what? You're not going anywhere. So now that you got away from these people that like to be so territorial over you, and I get too, like, these are people that put it in the sense of just like, oh, I'm just trying to you know, I'm just trying to look out for you, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, it's stopping you from doing what it is that you want to do. Like, this is like, say for instance, best example that I can give is like, if some of you guys like a cop or something, right? It's like, yes, you may have people in your life that be like, you know, like, I don't think that that's something that you should do. You're putting your life on the line. Like, anything can happen. Putting all this fear into your plans, into whatever it is that make you feel good. Maybe you wanted to be a cop because you wanted to be that one common denominator that changes what the fuck is going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? Everything has always started with one thought, one person, one thing. And unfortunately, there's so much, or so many great things that I'm pretty sure could put the world on a thou wow if there weren't people like this around certain people that instill fear. What if what if what if Okay. But it's like, it's just so crazy to me, even just seeing like how you got people really upset to the point to where they want to put hands on you. Like, how are you that upset at somebody else's success? And that's the thing is, because it's like they should be beating themselves up from the shade that they was throwing at you, because it's like I said, it's a lot of foot and mouths this season, collective. It's a lot of foot and mouths. Yep. Why? Because you bossing up on these bitches. I'm hearing Kevin Hart when he was like, fire on these bitches. And the Flames was like, shh. You are fired it up on these bitches, collective. Some of y'all can be fire signs, okay? Hey. All right. It says self-improvement, independently living, leading the pack, okay? That's why these people are salty, because they didn't have it in them to lead the pack. They was following the pack. Simon Says head ass niggas. Simon Said head ass niggas. Okay? Come on. Oh no, if I don't touch my knees, mass. Oh my God. You guys have like rebel type of energy, okay? Yep. Sin Verge said you can only go so far for somebody. Exactly. If they don't want to go hard for themselves, it's like, what's the point of trying to go hard for them? Like, get up and do what you got to do so things can work out in your favor. Not throw shade because somebody actually is taking the time to do what they got to do to put themselves in a better position. And these people done threw so much shade at you. Like, they miss you, but because it was so much shade thrown at you, it's kind of like you kind of left them where they was at. But I'm telling you, like, these people thought that you were never going to accomplish whatever it is that you were doing. Okay? Yeah, because you didn't have it with they ass with the last straw. It was something that happened and you was like, you know what? Yep. Nope, this is it. This is it. Limitations, breaking point, overwhelmed. It's like you can only pour so much into people that you see is not pouring into them. And with rebound energy, it says flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. These people, it's making me think of that dude that be yelling in the closet. He was like, I'm irreplaceable. He was like, you may find somebody else that's like me, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like a little similar. He was like, he was like, I'm irreplaceable. And that's the thing. Yeah, y'all definitely could have like an ex feeling this way too. I'm hearing to the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. In the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, baby, please don't touch. And it's crazy because if whoever they with, if they with somebody new, they got somebody who is very territorial over them. And it's like, okay, good. Be territorial over him, please. Please use two hands to hold on to that. Because I'm also getting, did y'all see how with that song to the left, it's probably not even called to the left. It was, black people. Alexa, play Sent from Heaven. Keisha Cole. Y'all, I'm so goofy today. But okay, listen. With that song, that Destiny Child song, right? Or was it Beyonce? Yeah. I don't know if y'all seen that version of like the African women that was singing that song. Oh my God, it's so horrible, but it was so hilarious. Okay, yeah, look at you, collective. This is why these people salty. Because they could have been trying to make it seem like you was all over the place. Okay? And I remember seeing the reel on this, so this lady was speaking on like people that are a jack of all trades. Like, to some people it may seem like, oh, you're doing this and doing that or whatever, but it's like, why are you confining yourself to only one thing in this one life that we have to live? You know what I'm saying? It's like, again, people have a lot of talents within them, but because of fear, it prevents them from operating in those things, in those ways. Okay, you could have worked the 9 to 5 or whatever for whatever amount of years, but if it's one thing that you want to do, you know, a lot of people be like, well, I've been so accustomed to doing this. It's like, but you never know. Like, it's like, okay, at one point, is that light bulb gonna come on and be like, okay, this all this time of working and doing for other people was preparation for you to have your own. I feel like that's just the cycle of life. Like, especially when you think about it, even with just jobs and stuff like that. Like, people that have businesses, they have the younger generation working at certain jobs because they're young, they're gaining the experience. Okay, they're not going to always be there, but they're always going to be kids growing up to be teenagers to work those jobs, to fulfill those positions, and so forth and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it does not matter how old that you are or whatever the case may be here. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to emphasize on that. Like, if you're good at multiple things, then you're good at multiple things. That's just what it is. That's just what was in you. Okay? It says, preyed on your downfall. Yep. All that shade. All that shade that they was throwing, collective. Okay? Focus on the future, and that's exactly what you're doing, okay? It says you reflect their insecurities. Yep. And that's why they are, that's why they salty. Because they bitter at the fact that the same people that they were feeding these illusions to miss you. So all that shade that they were throwing, all that shit talking, all that criticizing they were doing towards you only shows like how much of a hater that they are, because at the end of the day, once the people that miss you determine that they missed you, it's like they're still left there with the pie face because they have thrown so much shit at you. How do you come back from that? These people, they only know based off of the illusion they were fed. So when they see that it was make-believe and it wasn't true, the illusion is gone. And the only person stuck to suffer is the person that was creating them. Third-party hater on God, because these people, and some of these people that they were feeding these illusions to, believed them. They believed them. It says, do I know you? Bandwagoner, okay? Some of these people, they don't even fucking know you. Okay? They ain't never got a service done by you. They just going based off of how somebody else was throwing dirt on your on whatever services that you do. Ain't never said a hello or a goodbye. Let alone looked in their eye in their direction. And because of how much shade somebody else was throwing towards you, I'm telling you, it made them a shady motherfucker too. Never trust. It's so crazy. Like, don't ever, I hope none of my collectives is never that motherfucker that hate somebody before you even get to experience them. Like, don't ever let somebody sway your thinking of someone before you get to know them. Okay, that's not how we operate over here. It's like, we're gonna go to source. Even in the sense of spirituality as well. Like, before you even check in with me, did you check in with Big G? Because I know I check in with Big G every day before I come and do my job. But I'm going to need y'all to do the same, too. That's a side note, I feel like. Okay? Ego in the way. These people will never admit the fact in which they see you have bossed up, how you have become better, how you have put yourself in a better position. Because, again, they were in denial. And now that their denial is being dismantled, okay, their ego is in a way to even give you the props. Now they see that the shit worked out for you, okay? Now, it is a lot of questions surrounding this situations. It's a lot of people like, how did collective get to where they at? How did this happen? Why are you throwing shade at collective? Why you don't rock with collective? Why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why? Oh my God. There's a lot of questions going on, collective. I feel like some people, too, they want to ask you questions on how you do what you do. What it is that you do that you... I don't know why I'm hearing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, bro. Yeah, it's some people who they want to ask you, like, whatever it is that you're doing service-wise. So, like, say, for instance, like for me, if it was somebody with, like, esthetician, okay? Say if somebody wanted to learn, because I specialize in waxing. Say if somebody wanted to ask me, oh, how do you wax? This would, like, be somebody who may have been, I'm just paraphrasing, I'm just, like, saying an example as far as, like, how I see this. This would be somebody, like, that threw so much shade at my business or whatever it is that I was doing. Like, oh, because, again, I do fashion design, right? Everybody has known me to do fashion design since I was young. Okay, this shit has always been around. But in 2021, when I was going through a major transformation, I got into doing lashes. And then my sister was an esthetician, and she inspired me to get my license. So, like, I'm pretty sure seeing the switch from people seeing me do fashion for so long and switching into esthetician, I'm pretty sure it was a motherfucker throwing shade like, what, you waxing coochies? Like, yeah. I am. And I could wax yours too if you wasn't such a hater with you using the razor. No, I'm just shooting the shit. But this would be like somebody that was throwing so much shade at me or whatever, like getting into the same field that I'm in, because I feel like that could be a thing here too. Like getting into the same field that I'm in, and then like being like, hey, can you teach me how to do this? Okay, it says keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah, that energy. Okay, but it's some people, I'm telling you, you're going to have some people that's going to want to get close to you because they do want to learn, you know, because they want to know how, whatever it is that you're doing. I'm just hearing without paying full price. I don't know. Like wanting to portray themselves as a friend of yours, but like really just to see like how you do whatever it is that you do. Okay, and it's some people that's just downright their ego is too much in a way to even want to ask you. Okay, yeah, but they watching every fucking thing that you do. They're making fake pages. Okay, if they could be asking you how to do certain things through fake pages, and it's really them, but they don't want you to know that. That's so crazy. The extent people will go for you to not get the credit that they are actually admired by you. The extent. They can ask other people to ask you and this and that. It's like, just go find somebody else. Like, find somebody else to do it. Excuse me, can you take a picture? By the time this person come up to you and it's like, excuse me, can you take a picture of me? You could be like, find somebody else to do it. Okay. This is the reason why these people, it's like, again, you intimidate some of these people. That's the reason as to why they move the way that they move. Okay. It says clearing the air. All right. So you're going to have some people that I feel like they were feeding these illusions to, coming in to clear the air with you. Okay. Because they salty. They are seeing that they were wronged, but somehow they feeling like they were wronged. It's like, no, just because you got caught off of the shade and the bullshit that you was saying and doing to people, don't get mad when the shit catch up to you. Why are you salty when you threw the tree? Okay, you triggered people. This person is definitely triggered by you, by your success, by how you are able to like just radiate an energy of being so nurturing. Okay, it says givers only know how to take and takers only know how to take. Exactly, because these are people, what does it say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. These are people that were around to take as much as you were willing to give, because again, service, I feel good when I can help other people. So it's nothing to you. It's nothing to a real one. Okay? It's nothing to you. It's nothing to you. And because people know that you have this giving heart, these are people that will take advantage of you. Okay? Poking the bear, provoking energy. These people want to get a reaction out of you so bad, okay? Undercover hater. These are people with this throwing shade, okay? These are people that's like, oh, your little business, oh, your little this, your little that. Okay, they know that like certain verbiage that they use or the ways in which they joke around, okay, with you gets a rise out of you, or makes you, or to them makes you feel like you have to prove yourself to them or explain yourself to them. Like, they feed off of stuff like that because, again, they're triggered by you, so they're going to try and do something to try and trigger you. It's like, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And I feel like even with Last Straw, you got tired of people trying to make you feel this way. You got tired of people making you feel this way. You got tired of being around people where you feel like you couldn't pop your shit because you're bossing up, and maybe they are in some type of with repo. They're going through financial incapabilities and stuff like that. So it's like, because you got stuff going on in your life, I don't have the space to let you know about the good shit going on in my life. That's where we at? Okay. That's so weird to me. That is so, because it triggers this person, because it makes them feel like, oh, my life is just going to shits. And it's like, come on, we all go, like I said, not to negate that we all go through shit, but at the end of the day, we all go through shit. And it's, your character is determined by how you move when you go through that shit, towards yourself and towards other people. If because you're going through certain shit, you want to make other people feel a certain type of way and have them go through shit, it's like, bro, get away from me with that shit. And I just feel like that's your energy. You just like, you know what? It says, yep, new connections, friendships, partnerships, and relationships coming in. Yep, exactly. What does Death say? It says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Period. All you have to do is put an end to these certain situations. Throw it in a coffin. Because there's no reviving a situation with somebody who is constantly salty about your successes. Like, get away. Get far the fuck away. If you can't clap for me because I've made it somewhere, then please get away from me. That's so weird, collective. Okay, built, not bought. Yeah. You didn't have to buy your way into people's lives. You didn't have to buy your way into certain type of positions. You didn't have to do any of that. You built this shit from the ground up. And that's why a lot of people are salty, because you can say that whatever it is that you have been doing has, again, not only helped yourself but other people. I feel like you are the type that help build people up. You don't just, again, you don't buy people's affection or anything like that. The ways in which you get people affection or people to service you in return is because of how you built them up, your character, your personality, how you are selfless, how you don't have this denial type of energy. Like, you don't have that approach of like, I can't trust this person. I feel like a lot of people can trust you. Okay, yeah, you feel like home. Hello. You feel like home. You feel like family. I feel like you help people I feel like you help people more than probably their own family do. That's the type of love that you give. And that's why some people can make it seem like, oh, it's make believe, or try and make it seem like you're creating some type of fantasy, but it's like, nah. I feel like you've been through a period of time where, like, you know, you could have felt denied by a lot of people as to why you overly give love to people. And in return, I'm telling you that makes you feel good because of the domino effect that gives off. Okay, yeah, check the reviews because you've been helping people. You've been out here in this field giving back. You've been doing that. In whichever capacity that has been. People can go back and look and check the collective facts. Okay, and they're going to add up. Yeah, recognize your power, collective. Recognize your power because you are truly an influencer to people. You show people that they are capable of building something from this small and making it into something so big. That's why it's like the problem be this small, but the principle be this big. Your name is being mentioned in room your feet are implanted in. Amen. Amen, collective. This is exactly why you being blessed. That's why it's all these questions. People gonna be like, how did collective get here? How did they do that? How did they do this? Ooh, ooh. It's because, like, when you are a good person, you never know. Word of mouth, what I've learned in school, word of mouth is the biggest way of marketing. It's the best form of marketing. Because when you, and that's why this person, this salty ass fucking person, tried to throw shade on whatever services that you do, because word of mouth, right? So they could have very much so gotten service by you, and then that was their way of being throwing shade. Oh, I got my hair done by a collector, and I have had this happen before too. That's crazy. I've had this happen before too. And when I end up actually getting my hair done by the person, I actually did like it. But it was shade definitely being thrown. But it's like, it's shit like that, man. It's shit like that. That's why you just got to go find out for yourself when it comes to people, places, and things. Because you never know why somebody is intentionally throwing shade at that person, place, or thing. You know what I'm saying? With that ex or whatever, yeah, it may not have worked out between you and them, but it may work out for somebody else. Just because that person wasn't good for you don't mean that they can't be good for somebody else. But these are the type of motherfuckers that's like, I'm finna leave here with something. All because they salty. So that's why Spirit is like, all right, well, shit. As long as you here, we're going to make sure that we leave with something too. For trying to take something away from our divine being here. You know how to do a lot of shit, collective. Especially for Jack of all trades to come out under, like, service. It's some shit that some people didn't think that you knew how to do. It's some stuff that people are discovering about you, and they like, damn, how you know how to do that? When did you get into? Yeah. Standing your ground, all right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because even though these people wanted to put fear into your plans or whatever it is that you had going on, collective, into your partnerships, into your and all of this, you still stood the test of time, okay? That's what I'm saying. You are protected. It's like you are a special, chosen ones are protected in a special way. It's making me think of, because I'm out here in Cali, we're experiencing house fires, okay? Now, there was this one house that I came across throughout my news feed of everything going on. And there was this one house that I seen that stood the fires, and it was because of the things in which that house was built in, how the wood and all that had heat resistance, even all you know what I'm saying. When you think about it, when God makes each and every one of us, he makes us special. He makes us all special. He gives us gifts. It's up to us if we connect with him in order to realize what those are. Okay, but he designs us specifically for what our mission is to be on this earth. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit going on around, but when you remember who made you, it says what one won't do, another one will. Okay. And that just makes me think, even just speaking on like how I went from how I'm a fashion designer first, and then I had ended up adding on an accolade of being a esthetician. It's like it's making me think of, I was joking with one client, and I remember she was asking me, she was like, so do you like doing this, whatever? And I'm just like, once you've done so many at one point in time, like, you don't even look at it the same. Like, you really don't. But what one won't do, another one will. Is like somebody has to do it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. And so whatever that is for you, that something for you, is because you were chosen to do it, collective. That's just what it is. All right. So with you having this type of energy, these type of gifts and things like that, like I'm telling you, people are going to try and find any reason to try and sabotage you, to try and talk you out of what you're doing and whatever that is. And that's why boundaries are needed. Some people just can't get too close to you. Because again, some people are around you. Some people are just around you so they could benefit. It's such a tricky game out here with people nowadays, because like, you really gotta just ask God about people. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised in the ways in which he will show you how to move, or things to look out for when it comes to certain people, places, or things that come into your life. It makes me think of this reel that I was looking at this guy, and he was just explaining how like people really need to be aware of the energies we invite into our life, because it can either make or break us. You know what I'm saying? That one encounter of letting somebody in could take you there for real. So it's important, it's imperative to really know when to cut certain people, places, and things out, no matter how long you have known people. Okay? It says all that work and look where it got you. Baby, when I tell you, I'm telling you, they threw the whole tree. They threw the whole desert, forest, whatever, at you. I mean, the big trees. What's that one place? The sequoia. They threw the sequoia trees at you, child. I'm trying to tell you, collective. Whatever you had going on. And they did all that, and look where it got them. Salty as hell. You know when you used to, it's 11 people in here, 11 likes, 11. Y'all know when y'all parents used to piss you off when you were younger, you'd be like, when they not looking. This is how this person feels towards you. Like, they'll never do it to your face. They'll never do it to your face. But they'll be salty, the motherfucker behind it. I mean, salty than a motherfucker. And that's the thing, because they avoid taking accountability for the position that they put themselves in. Okay? It's making me think of when Carisha was like, it's always very much so something. Something. Like, it's always something with this person regarding you. Whatever it is that you're doing, there's always something. Why is Clark doing this? Why? Well, why are you doing that? Why? I heard you bitch was looking for me. Bitch, here I go. Yeah. Why? What? You want to know why? This is why. Because it makes me feel good. And it makes other people feel good too. Excellent. Everybody else but you. That's the crazy part. So many questions, but none are being asked to you, collective. None are being asked to you. Okay, but the answers that you want is coming. And sometimes, You just never know in the ways in which God will give you that information. I feel like it's going to come through the hands or the mouths of these people that this energy or these energies were feeding illusions to. Okay? Couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. Okay? I'm telling you, because they think that your life was just like a fantasy. It was make-believe, or it's like, you know, you may see how I'm presenting myself in a successful manner, but not too many people know your story. Okay? It says, and the Oscar goes to. I'm telling y'all, this person was trying to make this really believable. Whatever they were trying to make it seem like was make-believe about you, oh, honey, they put the Annalise Keaton on it, okay? I mean, the Oscar goes to, somebody could be an actor, all because they're trying to avoid accountability. They're trying to avoid the disappointment. So it's like you overplaying your role is what I'm getting. Yeah, a frenemy. This was never a motherfucker that you could keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. This person was never a friend. They were always around you to either have something to go back and talk about, and just use the fact that they've known you to add more make-believe shit onto your life. It's so freaking weird. Like, people really need to get a life. Like, and the thing is, they see your life and they want it. So because they see that people see you in such a good light, look at that, confidence on 1,000. Yeah, they want to be petty because your confidence collective, your confidence intimidates them. It intimidates them, for sure it does. So they do these little petty type of shit with you to try and kill your confidence, to try and boost, to try and take you down a notch. You know what I'm saying? They want to take you down a notch. Ouch. Because even when people get to looking you up and seeing what you got going on or whatever, it checks out. It checks out. When they ask other people, this person can be talking to you about somebody else, but somebody else could be asking somebody else about you. It's so much fucking questions about you, collective. Damn. But whoever the person that they originally told something to said, I feel like those are people that like are vouching from you, okay? It says, did it on purpose to hurt you. Yeah, because again, this was never your friend in the first place. They were threatened by you from the jump, collective, and that's so fucking scary. And I wholeheartedly, I resonate with you, okay? Because I'm telling you, I had recently went through a friendship breakup, and it was just like, for somebody that like you really love and care and like hold in a high regard, to know that somebody is moving weird with you is so weird. Like, you will never be able to look at that person in the way in which God has revealed to you how they chose to move with you. You will never, but it's like, again, like, it does not matter how much you try and make other people around you feel good, because that makes you feel good. When somebody is in denial at the fact that that is who you naturally are, and it's not like, the reason why people do things like this is because it's hard for some people to be their true authentic self. So they have to create drama, and that ends up being their character. That's what is transpiring right now. It's showing somebody's character. The fact that you will create all of this. Okay? Yeah, that's because it's not on you, it's in you. You don't need a lot of things attached to you to make you who you are. You are who you are because that shit is built, not bought. Okay? I thought I seen the car flip over. Yeah, spiritual awakening. Some of you guys definitely could be like readers or thinking about it. It's making me think of, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna think. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it. I did it. If y'all thinking about making a spiritual channel, I mean, do it. You never know where it'll take you. And I'll tell you firsthand. Okay? All I know is how I started some shit and we here. We here, collective. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally started from 0 subscriber and I'm so thankful. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of y'all that have ever subscribed, came in, popped in on live, whatever the case may be. And I appreciate all of y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was opposing factors against this community that I have with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? We all help each other. Each one teach one. Okay? The only way we are able to help each other is by talking about our experiences and what we went through in order to help the next. Okay? Because not all of us have the same story. And that's what makes us all unique, on the real. On the real, collective. So I appreciate y'all. Okay? But it's like when something is in you and not on you, you don't even really have to do much. Like, it's just you naturally know how to do it. You could be somebody who never really had to go to school for it, or didn't really have to go and do the extensive degrees or learning or whatever for you to do whatever it is that you're doing. So that's why people feel like you always seem to have an easy route or easy way, and it's just you operating in your purpose. That's how you know what you are meant to. When you are doing something that makes you feel good and it also helps other people, that's how you know that that is your purpose. That's love. That is your purpose. Okay, if you are a teacher, if you like to teach people because you have crawled, you crawled so that other people can run, is that you having a certain amount of information and helping other people. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys find a true wholesome joy in being able to be in that type of position. I have a lot of clients that are teachers too. You know? Whatever it is that you guys are. I'm hearing lawyers, okay? And especially when you have that type of position, like, you have the hands of other people's lives. Like, we all have certain gifts to be able to pinpoint certain laws, and it's again, when you love doing something, that is going to bring you more abundance than anything else ever would. Okay, yeah, look at that healing energy. Some of you guys, I'm hearing Reiki, okay? Definitely emphasis on esthetician or massage therapy. Some of you guys can make certain type of products. I'm hearing like body oils and shea butters, and that makes me think of my that makes me think of something. Okay, pointing the finger. Now, here's the thing with these people. Now it's this sense of denial, right? With these people that was throwing the shade. Because again, the people that they were feeding these illusions to, these are the people that actually miss you around. Maybe they I feel like there's a little bit more closeness with, per se, those people than maybe you. Okay? Because it's almost as if whoever was throwing the shade is like the ringleader here. Okay? Because they're able to feed people bullshit. Golly. So now that the shit is hitting the fan here, okay? Now somebody who was in the position of feeding the people are now like, oh no, I didn't feed them that. I didn't give them that. But I seen you give them that. I seen you give them that. And somebody can be going through something like that too. Like maybe somebody told somebody, kid, like they couldn't eat this or have this. And somebody maybe like seen somebody do it and they in denial. Pointing the finger. No, he did it. It's like, no. It's like with fear, somebody knew what the consequences were going to be. But again, they did it on purpose because they wanted to hurt you. They did not care. The expense of the shoe being on the other foot was worth it if it meant hurting you. Whew. Telling you, man, the gossip is causing people to look you up. Okay, when they look you up, they see that you verified. Period. Okay, you are who you say you are. Okay, higher self. People see that you don't associate with low vibrational shit like this person. You only do things that make you feel good. And what makes you feel good is to be of an asset to people. What makes this person feel good is to shade people and to talk down and wish and pray on people's downfall. And people are starting to see this as they look you up because your name is in somebody's fucking mouth so much. Okay? You could be somebody who's verified on your social media platform. It's like you... you know how you make it to a certain place in life and it's always and say you got, I'm pretty sure the people that have like verified things on their Instagram, like based off their followings or you know the algorithm or social media, I'm pretty sure it's people that they probably no longer fuck with that is like, since when did this person become verified? And it's like, well, it is whatever it is that somebody seems to be doing as a service is very much so verified. It's guaranteed as like this was meant for them. Okay, but again, with energy vampires here, these are people, frenemies, that just wanted to suck your energy. Just wanted to suck your energy. They see that you happy and you feeling good out here, and being that they your friend, they want to throw that jokingly shade to kind of suck some of that happiness up out of you. Like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, yeah, you looking real. You could be pumping yourself up like, yeah, I look real good today. Or like, I can't wait to go out and do this and do that. And this is somebody trying to throw a bit of rain on your parade. Whoever it is you got around you, you got to watch those type of friends. Okay, whenever you talking highly of yourself or whatever it is that you're doing, those type of friends would be like, oh, well, you know, I hope it don't rain today. Like, okay, I hope enough people show up today. I hope, yeah. It'd be the exact opposite. Tell you, man, and this is what you're going to be up against. All of this shit, collective, is what you're going to be up against when you're doing this, when you break in generational curses, because you're going outside of the norm of which people are so confined of doing and being, because this is what stops people, and that will stop people until what? The day that they damn die. Fear is the one thing that will stop you from living your best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. Little Duval is so freaking funny. He really is like the internet uncle. Somebody could be an uncle. It says, stop discounting yourself. Exactly, collective. Make these people pay full price. Ain't no discounts over here. Ain't no discounts because these people, they underestimated you. Why would you give these people a discount? They already discounted you from the jump when it came to you doing whatever it is that you're doing. This is like somebody talking so much shit about me doing spirituality and then wanting a read, and then I give them a price and they're like, well, can I just do it for, no. I don't care what services it is that you do, collective. This is your time. This is your energy. Okay? Look at that. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. You just scratching the surface right now. The surface is when these start to come in, but then it's also you having to kind of get rid of some people before you get this. Because you know how people say and I've said in the past too, new levels, different devils. But I like that expression, new levels, different angels. Okay, because you are one of those angels that made it to that next level, and you're gonna come across other people too that had enough discernment to know who needs to be around them and who don't. And yeah, maybe some other, some devils that slip through the cracks to keep the angels on their feet. Okay, but for the most part, new levels, different, new levels, new angels is what we gonna speak on. Okay, because it's your winning season, baby. And all these people that I'm telling you, they underestimated you. Like, you was really like, you could have been the one that was just real quiet, didn't really used to do much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew you were there, but they was like, oh yeah, well, you remember such and such, yeah. But now I feel like you finna be front street, okay, free spirited, okay. And that's the thing, because your energy, that's why people thought like your life was just some type of fantasy. Like, you have this type of fairy type of energy, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's because I feel like you put a lot of your burdens in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? You're able to move a lot more freely when you do that. Okay? I'm hearing who that looking like do that. Do black. What song is that? I'm confident for real. I ain't gotta ask. I hear it. I can't get it. But look, luck is on your side, collective. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you. Whatever it is that you're doing, and look at this service, it look like a little 4-leaf clover, a little green. But collective, if you have a fear of doing whatever it is that you want to do, like, that is what is really going to bring in the blessings for you. It's always those things that's hard for us to step into that we know is good for us that end up bringing other blessings attached to it. Our blessings are not always easy. The ones we really want is going to take some work within ourselves in order to get it. That could be in love. That could be in that body you want. That could be in that job you want. It could be them years you worked at that job to get to. It's like because it's a domino effect. We know that, okay, I want that, but it's going to take A through Z to get that. Like, it's some things in life, it's like, hey, I want that. And it's like, yeah, you can just do this, but it may not last long. You might not have it for a long time. It may have been good just for that moment. But the things that you really want, oh, it's going to require some work. God's like, I can't give it to you that easily. I gotta make you work for it. I gotta make you work for it. Okay, just like how you worked through being around these energies until you got to your last straw. He was like, all right, yeah, that's it. Look at how you bossed up. Telling you, there's a cause and an effect to everything, okay? Things are naturally attracted to you. Okay, pick a side. He say, she say. And that's the thing. That's what this person that was throwing shade on you wanted to create. It's a lot of he say, she say. It reminds me of that one game, that people play when you say something in somebody's ear and then you keep passing it down to see if that same sentence makes it to the end. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. Okay, it says it's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Okay, one of a kind. I'm telling you, collective. As much as these people wanted to be petty with you, when you decide to be petty, and your pettiness came in the sense of, like, I feel like detaching yourself and bossing up. That's how you're coming off as petty to these people. Because it's like you bossed up so much to the point to where it's like you got people missing you. And they feel like, damn, that's like, somebody feels as though like somebody too, whoever's throwing the shade, they did something petty in order to cause that reaction with you. Okay, but yep, it's always two sides of the story. It's all, that's why people need to go to the source. Because what was the reason? Karma is definitely at play, and you have some monitoring spirits around you. That was those frenemies, for real. And now they also want to play the victim because they were hiding their true feelings towards you, trying to act as if that you was a friend to them and that they cared about you and all of this and all of that. But deep down inside, they wanted people to look at you differently. They did not want people to support you. But you intuitive. You felt that shit. You felt it. You felt it in the congratulations. You felt it in the I'm proud of yous, and the, yeah, you felt that shit. It's like your mouth is saying this, but your energy is saying another thing. It says your authenticity is intimidating to some. It's so crazy. You'll be amazed how scary it is for people to be themselves. And I feel like a lot of that fear comes from them knowing that there are some parts within them that need some work. For real. Like, based off of the things that we have gone through, nobody wants to admit that those experiences has made them a not shit person. Nobody wants to admit that. Nobody would ever admit those things. They would constantly find things to validate why their ain't shitness should be validated. But when you have the tendency of going through things as well and still have it in your heart to help people, that is because that is truly authentically who you are. And that is intimidating to some people because some people feel like they have to put the face on to be like, oh, I want to do good for other people. Let me put my smiley face on and say awesome and... It's like, just be you. Either people are gonna rock with it or not. Okay, yeah, but projection energy. They were projecting onto you how they are internally. I remember I was having a conversation with somebody and it was like, well, why are you mad at me? I'm talking regular. I said, he's like, why are you mad at me and you yelling at me? I'm just like, I'm not yelling. And then I started to yell because I got upset, but I'm just like, initially, but you see how you see how somebody can fucking accuse you of something that you weren't doing, and then that provokes you to act in that manner to prove that point? That's exactly what this person was trying to do. But they didn't get that out of you. You realize that, hey, this situation doesn't feel good, so there's no need for me to continue to service it. Your services are no longer needed. And neither will mine be. Because, like, really, like, who has time to be on this childhood type of shit? He said, she said, hey, some of y'all could be work with kids. And it's funny because I was speaking to one of my teacher clients, and she was just like, I like working with the younger kids because it's just a lot of like play activities and stuff like that. She was like, the only thing that you mainly hear is just he says, she says, very childish energy. Okay, a lot of people love and support what you do. So I'm glad that this card came out, because as on the flip side, on the flip side, collective, aside from these haters and these people that wanted to throw shade at you and wanted you to take many losses and preyed on your downfall, okay, there are a lot of people that maybe you ain't seen in a long time that really do miss you, and they may be seeing whatever it is that you're doing, and they support you, and they rocking with you from afar. Okay? And I feel like even up close, there's some people around you too that really do love and support you. You know, like, again, givers only know how to give and takers only know how to take. I feel like you're coming across people who want to give to you. Okay? It's like fair, it's like, what's that expression? Fair exchange, no robbery. Okay? Solid individual. Okay? A lot of people rock with you. And I just said that. Exactly. A lot of people know what it is when it comes to you, collective. It's just the fact that they have to get close enough to you to know about you. Because a lot of people, because you that girl or you that guy, because you got this going on, it's so easy for people to paint this narrative of you when they ain't even sat down and had a goddamn conversation with you. Okay? Mrs. Ruby. Oh, I'm not doing questions. She said it's a Pisces in a relationship with the Sag. Oh, Lord. To find out. Wait, what did 7 verse says, typically when they think they running things and they find out who they truly are when they try to tear you down. Exactly. Thank you, Marvel. Exactly. This is like somebody who had this big dog energy realizing that they wasn't the big dog. That's why they salty. But this is, again, this is somebody who is very territorial over people in their lives. So when it comes to certain friends, like, they form alliances off of throwing shade at people based off of that. Territorial over the people that they can be shady with. And when you realize, like, yeah, I'm not a shady individual, let me go over here and exit stage left and do what makes me feel good, you become one of those people that they talk about too. You got up from a table of messy people. What make you think you ain't gonna be talked about like they talk about everybody else? That could have been your fear too. But I feel like you was just like, yeah, I don't care. Talk all you want. Talk about how I'm bossing up. Okay, talk about how salty you are at the fact that whatever it is that somebody here thought that they put into play with you did not stop whatever you had going on. You run your own show. Okay, yeah, upgrade. Partner, let me upgrade. Just let me upgrade. I'm telling you, God is upgrading you in the eyes. Right in front of the eyes of these people that threw shade on you. These people could have talked about your cars. All type of shit, collective. They could have talked about everything you had going on. Salty as fuck now that your shit is better, bigger and better. Okay, somebody could have got a Benz. I'm hearing big body Benz, okay? Talk about that, okay? That's what I'm talking about, okay? Everybody prefers you. Exactly. Exactly. Now that these people finally got the chance to get to know you, collective, look at that. Protected. Make me think of the Disney Channel. But listen, everybody prefers you, collective. It's like you just, I mean, you got people missing you. I'm telling you, you clocked it. You clocked it. You knew that these people preferred you. other than these other shady ass people. That's why you had this fear in you in the beginning. Because it's like, again, it makes me think of that clip I seen of the guy speaking on people are so much better when you see them individually. When they get to being in groups of twos, threes, or fours, you lose sight of who that person is individually, because eventually they all get to sound alike, they all get to dress alike, being alike, whatever the case may be. You could have been the one that always stood out, right? You couldn't fit into certain groups because you didn't dress like them, you didn't look like them, your hair wasn't like them, you didn't drive the certain car that they had, or whatever the case may be. But do you really want to be around people who mark materialistic things or physicality things based off of the nature of who that person truly is? Would you really want to be around people like, just because everybody has a Benz does not mean everybody who has these Benzes is good people. They just have the same car in common, right? So it says counting your pockets. Yeah, that's why these are some people. This is exactly why Spirit has to get you away from some people too. Because with these blessings coming in, oh, best believe having frenemy energy around you. Child, these are the type of people that are going to order the most because they know that you got it to cover the tab. They're going to play on playing the victim, that energy. Like, oh, I thought I left my whoop whoop. And because it ain't tricking if you got it, you will always be in that position of, okay, it makes me feel good that you are able, or now that you are in this position to finally bless the people around you. But it's some people that see that you have that certain type of heart, and you got to watch the ways in which they move with you. Because I'm telling you, people will play it so nice, man. That's so shady how people are, man. Yep, look, masks are coming off. Exactly. You about to see these people for who they are, collective. Okay? You're going to see the reason as to why some people are around you, why some people are hitting you up, seeing how you doing, whatever. It's because, you know, some people see that, again, you're in this bossing up energy. So they want to be around you because they see where you're headed. I had somebody hit me up on, and it was more so like a, hey, what's up, stranger type of thing. But how the person tried to make me feel was like it was my fault as to why I was a stranger. And it was just like, nah, I've been here. I've been here. Very actively here. Okay, it's one thing for somebody to hit you up, I feel like, and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know life kind of got in the way. I hope you're doing good. What you been up to? Woo, woo, woo. But to point the fucking finger? Where'd it go? No, I'm just playing. I don't be taking shit to heart, but I just be laughing at people sometimes with the shit they be coming to me with. Because I'm telling you, I be trying to have a bubble of peace. So I know, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it take two. I'm like, yeah, it does. But, like, if you wanted to check for me, you will check for me. Not make it seem like there's, how dare you not make it a point to be in my life for this much time that has went on. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to shut that down right now. Because, no. If I knew that you wanted me in your life on that type of time, that would be communicated. But if not, no. No. Okay? Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, collective, your gifts will bring you abundance. Whatever it is that you do. Okay? What is this? Killing two birds with one stone. Work smarter, not harder. That's how you're gonna get there. You're not gonna have to work as hard for doing with doing something that you are naturally gifted to do. That's why it's like, again, it's not on you, it's in you. Because I'm telling you, like, and I say this even with myself too, like being that I know I do a lot of shit. And instead of working 2, 3, whatever jobs or whatever the case may be, I'm pretty sure with things that I know how to do, if I properly apply myself, it would literally be killing 2 birds with 1 stone based off of the gifts that I naturally know how to do. You know what I'm saying? It would be like not like a lot of you guys were never meant to work for somebody. Like, yeah, you were meant to gain the knowledge of how to do certain things, but whatever that is a reason as to why you were gravitated towards that. Because certain type of elements within every job that you had attracted you in some way, which helps you with whatever your purpose is on this life. Okay, so if you had you know what I'm saying? This is like you always having jobs where you're up close and personal with clients or people and things like that, but not knowing that that was preparing you to be like a therapist or like a whatever, you know, that could be a public speaker or there's a reason why we are attracted to certain things. It's something, very much so something in those people, places, and things that we look for that kind of sums up the bigger picture for us. All right. So it says, you can't sit with us. I feel like you like good. I didn't want to sit at your damn table anyway. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Okay. So I feel like some of y'all really did help some of these people. Like, and ooh, what I'm getting to. Because what does make-believe say? Feeding the illusions, right? Some of these people, again, I feel like they are closer to the people that miss you, that they were feeding these illusions to. I feel like they are closer to this person. And with that, I feel like somebody feel like they are like the fucking big boss or something like this. It's like, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Like, as maybe this is somebody that helps these people in some type of way with maybe financial reasons, or, you know, they could literally be helping these people with food or whatever that is. Well, however they're feeding them, helping them, nurturing them in a way. It's almost like this person is like, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Like, don't mess up things with me because I've helped you and you'll pay for this. It's giving that type of energy. Like, that's why Pick a Side came out, because it's like, again, they're trying to wave the fact of like, oh, I have these certain type of opportunities and things of that sort, so you don't want to go against me, because then that will jeopardize you trying to get any type of opportunities through me. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? This person is like thinking that they're God, like they have the right to put and place people in positions in which they should be in. But look at the position they in. Be it having financial shit going on, things getting taken away from them. Do you want to be in that position with them? Do you want to reap what comes with that? It say, please tell me why you always hating. Why you hating? That's a song by YG and Kamaya. Kamaya's from Bay Area. That can be significant, okay? Yeah, please tell me why you always hating. Like, just let me know. I mean, it's pretty evident at the fact of like, because you're not doing anything. You're helping people. So what are you hating on? You just hate the fact that somebody just hates the fact that you have the heart that you do. Okay, yeah. It's like maybe if they love themselves, then they will be able to feel how it feels to make other people feel good too. And not feel like, oh, this is a job or this is a hassle. If it ain't made with love, then don't do it at all. Don't do it at all. It's making me think of that damn Instagram reel when the boy handed the boy the paper and he snatched it. He snatched it back. He said, "Take it nicely," or something like that. On the real, like if I'm giving something to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't act like that. Don't act like that. Like, you really do have healing energy, so it would be no reason for somebody to be acting this way towards you. But again, it's like you reflect to this person or these people what they need to heal within themselves. And that in itself can definitely, what did it say? Be triggering. Because it's almost like an attack. That's the crazy part. And again, you're going to have a lot of people shook, collective. You're going to have a lot of people shook. They're going to be like, damn, like when did collective start doing this? But you want to know something? I feel like it's also going to vindicate you. It's also going to vindicate you because a lot of people, by this shade and all these rumors and gossip and stuff that was being said about you, it put a lot of people in denial towards you. However, you could have been putting yourself out there to be, like, based off of the background noise, okay? Based off the background noise, it's so shady. Like, this could be like such a loving, caring type of person, but behind the scenes is such a hater, making them seem such a way that is like really trying to cause opportunities to not come towards this person, or to again try and cause people to be in denial of the fact that that is who you are. And it's crazy because some people online, this is not who they are in person. Like, I get it. Some type of personalities that you may have, you don't disclose within with everybody. It may take a certain type of comfortability, and that's normal, of course. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how it should be. Not everybody should see every aspect of you. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority of the part of like who you are as a person, how your character, as far as how you communicate with people, how you show love, how you support, you know, your character traits, they add up on a platform, throughout how you service people, and so on and so on. So the math is math in here. If somebody is scared because I feel like they know that it's going, some shit's gonna come out. Okay, the grass wasn't greener. The grass is greener wherever you water it at. Ain't that what they say? Okay. And I feel like this is what these people are realizing as to why they miss you. As it's like you tending to your garden and they throwing so much shade, they growing weeds on theirs. It ain't getting no sunlight over there because it's shady mountain over there. Because that person's not happy within their life. So their grass is not able to grow. No nutrients, no vitamin D getting through them roots. Okay, because they're so obsessed with what you got going on, what you planting and what you got going on as to what's making your grass green. And again, it's them same people that was shady towards you. Y'all can have a neighbor like this or something. Always got something to say about what you got going on, but constantly watch you to see what you fertilizing your grass with, what you bringing in, how you laying down your patio, and yeah, you look up and they got something similar going on. It don't have to be in the aspect of neighbor too. This can just be anybody around you, coworker, friend, whatever. It could be in the smallest element of your damn nail color and the hairstyle you got. Like, it's just, again, these people are so inspired by you, but yet so envious of you, okay? Because, yeah, something definitely backfired in somebody's face. They knew what the possibility would be. Like I said, But as long as it hit you or hurt you, that was the intent. But they didn't think that this shit was going to backfire the way it did, because your character outweighed the bullshit that they was trying to make people believe. And that's like, again, talking behind somebody's back and them not being there to defend themselves. Especially around third-party haters, motherfuckers that they don't even know. So it's like, how are you gaining an alliance of people that don't even really know Collective for real? Like, you really got to be obsessed and desperate for attention. It's like, these are people that, for the people that really don't know you, they will implant these illusions into these people's mind before they even get a chance to get to know you. That's the crazy part. And it's some people, again, that will believe that because they come off as like this trusted source. They're not verified. They're not a suspect, can't be trusted, okay? But they're trying to prove a point. That they are more successful than you. That they you already won, Collective. For you to have this person having to do all of this, you already won. How you like them apples? How you like them apples? And all you're doing is continue to do what makes you feel good. And they got to go through hell and high water to try and please the masses of why they should deal with you and not them. Whole time you get a new masses coming in. New friendships, new relationships. So it's like, all right, we'll try and convince these people. Try and convince the new people coming in that is attracted to Collective based off of the encounters that they personally had with them and the relationships and the rapport that they build with them. Try and sway them. Because there's way more new people coming in than the old people. I'm going to tell you that, Collective. Okay? I'm so sick of people and they bullshit. Golly. I gotta get to work. I don't go to my 9 to 5, but I gotta work on this outfit. But I definitely want to tap in with y'all today. This was a good message. Because listen, the reason that we're here was to find out why these people so pressed about you. And it's merely because you just have a sense of selflessness that puts you in this boss energy that these people were in such a denial about when it came to you, Collective. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comment, y'all. I'm telling you, Trey, don't give people, sometimes, you know, people want to create a reason when there isn't one. So don't give people, and that just goes for everybody, don't give people the validation of trying to validate the shade and the illusions that they have tried to create for you. Because people, again, there's a cause and an effect. You caused them to feel a certain type of way, so they wanted to affect you. And in return, they hope that that effect caused by what you caused them to do in the first place affects you in a way that it's so stupid. But with Salty here, evidently that shit didn't go as planned. Especially getting that backfire energy. And now they're scared because they don't know where they lie with these other people that they fed these illusions to. The same two frames of mind that they wanted these people to be in regards to you is the same one that they are in regards to them. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got this, okay? So Collective, listen, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Keep focus. Because it is going to be some people that see that you are bossing up, and again, they're going to want to try and come into your energy, but be aware of people that just want to be a distraction. Okay? Because you're taking the lead on your life, and you really are like manifesting and trying to create the life that you want. And again, that comes with the expense of getting rid of some people, places, and things. Okay? It says, don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. And yeah, that's not, I feel, especially getting the healing energy that we got earlier. A lot of you guys know how to self-heal. And I feel like a lot of that self-healing comes from you could be healing other people or helping other people. Like if you feel like you've had a bad day, I feel like the things that you do is like you pay it forward to someone else. Like you don't project your energy like how this other person does. You don't, if you're having a bad day, you're not going to get to yelling and be short-tempered and everything with everybody else because something within your day did not go right. Because when you do that, things like that fester. It goes when you don't, you know what I'm saying, that can go into the next day, or that one situation could fester in your heart for years. Like, allow yourself to feel however it is that you feel and leave that shit where it's at. Okay? Especially if you're in this field of doing services, like you know, we don't always have the greatest. I have great clients. It's very rare, but there are some, you know, that we get right, that poke the bear energy that we got earlier, that like to, because they're having a day, they want to make your job harder when all you're doing is helping them. Ain't that something? But it's those type of energies, okay? It's so funny. Like, people just really try and question whatever it is that you do. Because I heard, how long have you been doing this? And it's funny because some of my clients ask me that too. Now, I get two energies from that, okay? Because it's some clients that like, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like this this is a great service. Like, I didn't even know we were done yet, whatever. Then they'll ask like, oh, how long you been doing this? Whatever, as far as like a confirmation of like, you must have been doing this for a long time or whatever, right? There's some people that can't deal with the pain of a Brazilian, and you can tell it comes from a sense of like, how long have you been doing this? Because it hurts. And it's like, well, no, it just hurts you because your pain tolerance may just not agree with it, with what this service is. And there's plenty of other services that agree with, you know, or other things that you can do that's less painful. Does it make it to where it's like, I don't know how to do my job? No, it's just to that one particular person, waxing just was not for them. But to the other person, that our conversation engulfed it the whole 15 minutes of their service without any pain, was a totally different experience. Same waxer, different experience, right? But you see how like the tone or something in somebody, it's something like that going on here. Like somebody is trying to make their experience with you everybody else's experience with you. And that's because this person has negativity festering within them. So that was what causes them to be like that. Anyway, it says, don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. Exactly. Continue to do what makes you feel good, collective. This is your life. Everybody has, what do they say? Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. Okay? Because your booty hole brown and your... You know what I'm saying? Sexy Red made the song. Sexy Red made the song and everybody loved it. Okay? Some people didn't, but for the ones that did, it was a hit. You're not going to be for everybody, collective, and that's okay. Everybody's going to have their reason as to why they handle you the way that they handle you, but that's their prerogative. Okay? Bottom of the deck, and we out of here. All right, it says, let go of the old and make way for the new, okay? You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices, okay? If any decision that you're making right now comes with confusion, it is not in alignment. Any decision, business, relationship, friendship, partnership, if it is not in alignment, if you have to force it, it's not in alignment. Because anything I feel like coming from the hands of the Most High is going to go freely, or it's going to flow freely. Okay, negativity creates blockages. That's why Spirit does not want you to allow anything that these people try and throw at you to fester within you, to prevent you from doing what makes you feel good and others feel good. Okay? Keep being you, keep living in your truth, and keep being your true, authentic self, collective. All right, I love you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you like my vibe. Join the family. What you doing? We could be cousins. Cousin. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea. And when it's hot, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.